Wide-legged forward bend, Prasarita Padottanasana, is a standing forward bend asana. Step-by-step instructions. Stand with your legs spread wide, feet parallel, and your toes pointing forward. Then press your feet to the ground. Bend forward while lengthening the body and place your hands on the floor. The whole hand should be flat on the floor. The hands should be parallel to the feet and in the same line as the shoulders. Be sure not to let the body fall forward. Now, flex your elbows and place your head on the floor. Your body weight should rest equally on both hands and both legs. Anatomy trains. The superficial back line connects and protects the entire posterior surface of the body like a carapace from the bottom of the foot to the top of the head in two pieces, toes to knees and knees to brow. When the knees are extended, as in the current pose, the superficial back line functions as one continuous line of integrated myofascial. Anatomy trains. Another view of the superficial back line. Postural function. The overall postural function of the SBL is to support the body in full upright extension, to prevent the tendency to curl over into flexion, exemplified by the fetal position. This all-day postural function requires a higher proportion of slow twitch, endurance muscle fibers in the muscular portions of this myofascial band. The constant postural demand also requires extra heavy sheets and bands in the facial portion. Movement function. With the exception of flexion from the knees on down, the overall movement function of the SBL is to create extension and hyperextension. Because we are born in a flexed position, with our focus very much onward, the development of strength, competence, and balance in the SBL is intimately linked with the slow wave of maturity, as we move from this primary flexion into a full and easily maintained extension. When the knee is flexed, the myofascia of the thigh and the myofascia of the lower leg function separately. It allows significantly more forward bend in the spine and hips. How? When the knee is extended, the myofascia of the thigh and the myofascia of the lower leg linked into one connected functioning unit, and the forward bend may not be as easy. When the knee is flexed, these myofascia function separately. Even a slight flexion loosens the square knot, unlinking the lower part of the SBL from the upper. The linked SBL is harder to stretch into a forward fall. The unlinked SBL is easier. Problem is a tendency to excessive posterior pelvic tilt and a curving of the lower and upper back because the hamstrings and adductors are tight. Suggested solution to a problem is to place hands on cubes or yoga blocks or other elevation props.